In this video, I'm going to have a quick look at IK Multimedia's Amplitube 5 Guitar Amp Simulator plugin. I'm going to look at the interface, some of the presets, the gear that's included, and of course, how does it sound? And I'll even do a bit of a comparison between Amplitube 4 and Amplitube 5, and then I'll get into the different versions that are available, including the free version. I'm Zane, welcome to Audio Tech TV, where it's my goal to help you conquer the tech so you can unleash your creativity by providing easy to follow audio tech tips, tutorials, and reviews. I've included a link down in the description to IK Multimedia's Amplitube 5, so you can head over there and check it out for yourself. There is the free version, and of course I'm going to get into the different versions in a bit, but right now I just want to give this thing a little bit of a listen, check out some of the presets, so let's do that right now. So what's new in IK Multimedia's Amplitube 5? Well, of course, there are 129 brand new gear models, including 2 new stomp boxes, 5 amps, 2 new rooms, 19 new rack effects, and over 100 completely recaptured cabinets. So I want to just do a quick comparison of Amplitube 4 versus Amplitube 5, comparing the same amp just to see if there's a big difference between the two versions. And I'll just use the settings available in the free custom shop version. Alright, so I have them set up pretty much the same. Here's Amplitube 5. Alright, and now let's go over to Amplitube 4. Alright, so yeah, I have them set up pretty much the same settings in the same amp model. Obviously, the Amplitube 5 is a newer version of that amp model, but the cabinet's set up the same. We have the SM57 as mic 1 and the 421 as mic 2. And I'm pretty sure that's the same in Amplitube 5, 57, and 421. And there's nothing else on in here. It's just the amp and the cabinet. It's the same for both. So here's Amplitube 4 again. And we'll go back to Amplitube 5. So there is a big difference there. So now we have this all new drag and drop signal chain. So if we want to add a stomp box in there, we just find one that we own. I just drag it and drop it in there, and now we see we have our Pro drive here. So let's listen to that. And of course, I can drop in more, and they'll all show up in here. Could also drop in another amp if I wanted. So now I've split the signal, and we've got our DI feeding into this amp, and that amp's going to this cabinet, this amp's going to this cabinet, and they're both going to the mixer here and then to the output. And this signal chain supports up to 57 simultaneous models in series and parallel routing, with a blended DI signal for creative freedom. And I really like this new layout compared to the older one. I think it's going to be easier to understand for new users to the plugin, and it makes it easier to route your signal chain. Plus, the new interface looks a lot sleeker too. The new cabinet section has VIR technology, which is a powerful new thing they call volumetric impulse response. And this will transform all the 100 plus cabinets in Amplitube 5 with 143,000 impulse response measurements in all. And there's also a custom IR loader, so if you have your own IRs and you want to bring them in, you don't want to use the ones that are included, that's fine. You can do that in here as well. So let's just have a listen to some of the different cabinets that are included. So this one here is the 412 closed vintage. So just like in real life, each of these cabinets has its own unique sound to it. So another new addition is this mixer where you can add some effects into it as well. So let's look at this saturator here, and we'll just drag and drop it into the master. Now we have the saturator. This is what that looks like. So let's have a listen to what it sounds like with this on there. So you can have some fun with all these effects that are built into this mixer. And again, it's just drag and drop into the mixer. Very easy to do. You have your faders here, and you can insert these onto a bus instead, and then you can adjust how much of that effect you want to add into the signal. If you have it on the master like I did here, it puts it right onto the signal, and you can't really control it. Another new thing with Amplitube 5 is the totally redesigned custom shop. And this is supposed to make it easier for you to test out new pieces of gear and, of course, purchase it. So now I'm just going to quickly head over to the Amplitube 5 website and we'll check out the different versions of Amplitube 5, including custom shop. So you can see we have 4 main versions here. And over here are some packages that are bundled with hardware. So we're just going to focus on the software versions here, starting with Amplitube 5 Custom Shop, which is free. And with this one, you get 39 gear models, which includes 5 amps and 6 cabinets with 16 impulses per speaker, plus you get 10 stomp boxes and more. And then there's the Amplitube 5 SE, and this starts at around $100 basically, and it gives you 79 gear models, including 12 amps, 13 cabinets, and up to 600 impulses per speaker. Plus you also get 19 stomp boxes, and there's more in there. The next version is your standard Amplitube 5 version, and this starts at $150. It gives you 177 gear models, including 34 amps, 27 cabinets with up to 600 impulses per speaker, plus 47 stomp boxes and more. And then you have the ultimate bundle right here. This is Amplitube Max. This one starts at $299, and with Amplitube 5 Max, you get over 400 gear models, including 11 brand and artist collections. So things like the Slash collection or Jimi Hendrix collection and Brian May, Joe Satriani, those types of things. Plus you get a lot more in there. and you get 107 amps in total, plus 101 cabinets with up to 600 impulses per speaker, and 107 stomp boxes, plus much more in there. So if you're a guitar player and you want lots of variety, Amplitube 5 Max is for you. So right now I'm going to go through some of the presets. I have the Amplitube 5 Standard Edition, but I'll just go through some of the presets in the free custom shop version so you can hear what everybody has access to. So let's give this a listen now. If you want to check out even more plugins for guitarists, click up here, or click down here to see what YouTube recommends. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching. For Audio Tech TV, I'm Zane. Keep creating, and we'll talk soon.